This is Carolina AM.
Welcome back to Carolina AM. It is Medicare Monday, and joining us today is Tonya Bell of Senior Care Insurance Services. Thank you for joining us once again. You've been educating us every single week.
Yep.
And out of that, someone might go, you know what? I've learned some things. I think I can do this on my own. They start down that road, but let's talk about if someone is doing it on their own, missing some details here and there. How can that cost them money?
Yeah, so they can actually go into January without having the proper insurance plan. They could have a drug that's not covered because they forgot to, put that on the formulary or put that in the guide when they were looking at it. Or maybe a doctor wouldn't be able to see them next year. So it's really a big deal to not miss the details, but also to pay attention to your mail because there are a lot of changes this year. And there are letters coming out saying that you may not have a plan next year. So you want to make sure that you've read that and you don't just keep on going.
Yeah, and so some people might get the education by looking in the mail, seeing some things, or they might be at a family gathering and my brother Steve says this.
Yeah.
Why is it important to maybe not necessarily listen to a friend or a family member instead of a licensed person?
Right. So I hear that a lot. They're like, oh, my brother has this or my sister has this. Well, in every state, it's different. Every county has different options and different plans. So it's pretty crazy what can happen where somebody picks a plan based on somebody else's plan that they had and then realize that their doctors aren't covered because they didn't look at their doctors when they picked that plan. Or, they have different diseases, different comorbidities, different things that they have to see a doctor for. They might want a totally different type of plan like a Medicare supplement versus a Medicare Advantage that person has. So just asking those questions and knowing that ahead of time helps you pick the right thing.
Yeah, so let's talk about you being able to add that clarity where someone else may have missed that ball. I know you're able to connect with the people. How do you get that clarity across to them?
Right, it's mostly being licensed and being trained in what we do. It's being able to take all the information, ask all the right questions to bring that clarity to them, to give them the education of what they're actually getting or what they actually need.
And so by asking those questions too, are you able at times even able to save them money, finding them a better plan because you've asked the right questions?
Yes, almost always. We can either save money, get things covered that may not have been covered in their plan they were going to go into, or get them extra benefits that they didn't even realize were available to them.
Yes, we've learned a lot of key things here. Number one, when you go to that Thanksgiving dinner next month, you don't have to listen to any of those people talk about it because you would talk to Tonya about this. There's one check mark there. Number two, can possibly save you money. Check mark number two. Yeah. But let's talk about this is going to cost me some money up front, right? I got to pay you to do this.
No, you don't have to pay me anything. The insurance carriers pay us directly, so you do not have to pay us a dime. It doesn't cost extra. So some people will say, well, I'm paying more for my insurance then because you helped me do it. No, they're all exactly the same no matter who chooses the plan, whether you do or I help you choose it. It's just a no cost option.
Yeah, it's fantastic. We've given you all the reasons to do this. There's no reason not to do it. So how do people, obviously we just had the QR code up there, whatnot, but people can get in touch with you and come in and have a meeting, correct?
Correct. Yeah. Just give me a call or click on our link.
Yeah, easy as that, guys. We've talked about it. The hardest part of this is probably the QR code and just get your grandkid to show you how to do that next time as well after you learn how to pause it or save this program as well. Tonya, thank you for coming in once again. It's too easy to not give her a call, so please do that. Also, it's too easy just to stick around. We've got great things coming up. More Carolina AM after the break.